legs hurt. You gonna watch me? Maybe I'll put something there. What is going on, all you beautiful people, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. We are doing a full day of eating, starting with our breakfast here, but we'll get into that in a second. If you're new to the channel, this is the first video you watched. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you've been here from the start, I also really appreciate you. But either way, feel free to go down below, subscribe, click that like button. I would love to hear from you guys as well. We'll think about a comment. We're not there yet. We are doing a full day of eating, so I'm gonna walk you guys through. I did it on my Instagram a few days ago. Take you through, a day in the life of what I'm eating. In theory, we're gonna start a prep in January, February. Haven't really mapped out what the shows are gonna be yet, so trying to maximize the next 2.5, 3 months as best that I can, and the diet is where that starts. So without further ado, here is meal one. So for meal one, you can kind of see it. We've just got a Light and Fit yogurt. The Light and Fits are the best. It's these and the Too Goods. I know I've showed those before, but the Light and Fits I think are great. Decent carb, great protein. And then we have a 100 calorie English muffin, 3 eggs, and then 2 tablespoons of almond butter and 2 tablespoons of sugar-free jelly. So we will throw the calories and all of that right up on the screen, so you'll see that little graphic there. But that is meal one, breakfast, most important meal of the day, and we will see you at meal two. It's just 6 ounces of chicken and 3 ounces of broccoli. Say hi to Emily there. We're watching her little sister play soccer on the TV, big game against Northeastern. Sorry, Massachusetts, I gotta root against you today. But that's meal two. Just like I said, 6 ounces of chicken and 3 ounces of broccoli. I put this on my story before, and some people asked me if I was in prep still, but I'm focusing a lot of my carbs around my training times. So a lot of my carbs come before, some during the workout, and then after the workout as well, and then later on in the night too. We got a fairly carbless meal here for meal two, and we will see you at meal three. Hey, meal number 3 is actually gonna be our pre-workout meal, so it definitely does not look very appetizing. Woo. Do you like that one? But it's definitely the one that tastes the best, at least I think so. Generally, I have cream of rice, but in this, I just have cream of wheat. I think it's all kind of the same thing. Here, because it's our shoulder workout today, which isn't a big muscle group, right? Not like legs or back or anything like that. It has a little less calories, a little less carbs. It's so loud. So it's a little less calories, a little less carbs. So I do that on like smaller body part days, shoulders, arms, things like that. But in there we have 2 packets, which is I think 260 calories total, cream of wheat. And it's like maple cinnamon sugar flavored. We have about 90 to 100 grams of a banana, and then one of those Light and Fit yogurts again, as well as 24 grams of an almond butter to kind of slow the digestion down of the carbs, so they last me throughout the entire workout. And I know it looks like we haven't really been doing much. TV's still on, still kind of dark in here. We've been meal prepping, we've been doing our stuff, and now we're gonna eat this and go to the gym. We'll see you for meal 4. So another intermission as we walk to gym 3. But we just saw the biggest man in the entire world. But I swear to God, he had the calves of a 5th grader. How nice those 2 meals look, his and hers. So the next meal that we have, meal number 4, is our post-workout meal. So here we have 6 ounces of 96.4 lean ground beef. We have 3 ounces of broccoli again, and then it's about 14 ounces of sweet potato. That's gonna be really good. A lot of carbs in there, a little bit of fats too with the beef. After this, I have a few more meals. I like to do a couple meals of chicken and then a beef meal in there as well, just to kind of switch it up a little bit. As you saw, I do have a little bit of sauce, fridge hunting. Sugar-free Ray's barbecue sauce, this is the hickory. So sugar-free, 15 calories, 4 grams of carbs per 2 tablespoons. Low calorie, still you're gonna be a little bit mindful of it, but it's definitely better than like a 120 calorie one. But that's our post-workout meal. That is meal number 4, and we'll see you back for meal number 5. Meal number 5. So meal number 5, a little bit more carbs. Like I mentioned before, we like to do our carbs kind of around the workout. Meal number 5, we have it over here. We have 10 ounces of sweet potato. We have 6 ounces of chicken. We have 3 more ounces of broccoli. Basically, the broccoli is just 3 ounces throughout all four main meals, as well as the meat. The meat is about 6 ounces per meal as well. Might up that a little bit, trying to kind of figure out, you know, the right macros for myself in terms of carbs and fats and protein. So I might up my protein a little bit and drop the carb, just because I've been doing this for about a week now. So I just wanted, you know, I'm trying to learn the body, learn everything before we start prep in either a few months in January, February, or maybe later on next spring if we're gonna do a show next fall, but that's still TBD. But that's meal number 5. I do have, it's a little over 200 calories left. So generally I kind of leave that open to give myself some kind of dessert. So we will see you at that meal 6. All right, last meal of the day here, meal number 6, or snack volume, I don't know what to call it. But the last bit of food that I'm eating today, again, it generally changes from day to day, depending on how many calories I have left, depending on what we have in the apartment. Keeping it really simple, 100 calorie English muffin with 16 grams of almond butter and another light and fit Greek yogurt. This diet works for me. Doesn't mean it will 100% work for you. Feel free to take, you know, different bits and pieces on how to kind of structure it, because I'm still trying to figure my own body out, and that means you should probably do the same. So we'll wrap it up here. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today, whether it was your first video here on the channel or you've been here from the start. Again, I really appreciate you taking the time watching the video. If you liked it, please feel free to like it down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Be yourself, be kind to others, and of course, trust your process. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Keep doing your thing, and we will see you in the next one.